Hello, and Randy here. Welcome back to another episode on Farming Simulator 19, the Ravenport map here. And since last episode, well, pretty much been continuing working on what we've been working on here for the last couple episodes. Finished harvesting on this field here. I don't know if the combine is empty or not. Probably should check that. He does need a little bit more to be unloaded from him. We'll get him over here a little more. Also working on putting fertilizer down, working on putting lime up ahead, and I don't know if you noticed on the map there up on the other end of the field, there is a hired worker also working on replanting this field. So we got all kinds of things going on this field here at the moment. Also working on fields 4 and 5 here yet as well as 1, 2, and 3. Got the sprayer being refilled here. So I got a lime spreader being refilled. We got a sprayer being refilled. I need to get both of those back to being hired. What else do we got going on here? Well, let's see what's here. I guess we'll have to see what we got. A couple other things I want to work on here this episode. We'll get to those when we get to them, hopefully. Take care of some business here first, so to speak. And this is the last field we need to replant here. So we're actually almost done replanting. So yeah, pretty much a week's worth of episodes here. You know, harvesting, taking care of the crops, and then replanting. It seems like about how long it takes here to cycle the map, I guess you could call it. I'm not sure of a better name for that, but you know, harvest and then replant, or replant and harvest, whichever way you want to go with it. In our case, we started off this week harvesting, and we finished up this week. Well, I guess we're still actually finishing harvesting, but we're also working on planting at the same time. And almost done with that here as well. Only have the one planter going here at the moment, just because that's really the only end of the field we can start on. Need to wait for the lime and the fertilizer to finish here. Okay, wow, you turned very white here, driving across that. Interesting, the front tires changed back to black, but the rear tires are not really black, I guess more of a dirty brown, the regular dirt texture. Rear tires are still white yet. Yeah, interesting. Oh yeah, speaking of dirty equipment, everyone. Oh my goodness, yes. Wow, that is one dirty tractor there. One dirty tractor. That is a 9620 RX, by the way, underneath all that dirt. Curious to see if that tractor gets any dirtier or not. There is, I believe, an updated version. What are you doing there, buddy? You're trying to unload the combine. How nice of you. I'm not sure why he's trying to unload the combine, but I take it that's what you're trying to do. Anyway, I'm about to say there is an updated version of that tractor to my knowledge. I just don't have it here yet. And at least the particular version I have, I do believe, is private yet. There is a public version out, though, to my knowledge. So just keep that in mind. The exact one I have here, like I said, I do believe is private. Okay, so let's see what's here. Oh, you ran out of something? You are? Oh, you're the lime one. Okay. Well, let's fill up another spreader here. Speaking of which, I do have, I forget if I activated it or not here. Somebody, actually maybe I think it was maybe a couple of somebodies, sent me a bunch of links for various mobile refill trailers and stuff. I'm not sure what category those are under, though. And like I said, I forget if I actually have them activated or not. I should probably really double check and see if I got them activated or not before I even go looking in the store for them, because I don't even know where to begin looking here for those. Under trailers, maybe? Nope, not under trailers. What other category would potentially... auger wagons? Nope, negative. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what other category to look under here. And like I said, I might not have them active either, so... I do have a couple of them downloaded, though, and definitely I'll be checking them out here in the future. Happen to think of that, I could purchase one right now, and I don't know if there's a lime one or not. I don't remember about there being a lime one. I would assume there probably is, but... And speaking of, mobile refill, someone who's pointing out here a couple episodes back, the trusty old... was it a Ford? I think it was a Ford, wasn't it? The trusty old Ford refill vehicle. I don't believe it's been released yet, to my knowledge. Someone's maybe done like a private conversion of it somewhere, but Yeah, it's the trusty, rusty old mobile refill there. Hasn't been converted. Been with us quite a few different versions of Farming Simulator there, but haven't seen it in 19 here yet. And not that I'm complaining, by the way. It was always quite troublesome. Not that it was necessarily the mod's fault, I don't believe. It's just the way Giants handles refilling multiple fill types. So if you got a planter, you know, that can fill both fertilizer, let's just say liquid fertilizer, and seeds, and you pull up with a truck that has both of those on it, yeah, good luck getting which one you want. You know, if you want the liquid fertilizer, you don't need the seeds. It's you know, what is it, Murphy's Law? It's going to fill the seeds, not the fertilizer. Okay, yeah, of course, well, it's not too far away, I guess. He could have been further away when he ran out. And I would think this would be about enough to finish off the remainder of this field here, I hope. So he shouldn't have to be refilled again. Now, I would say that's pretty standard even for the tow-behind spreaders, by the way. Fill them, what, 3-4 times on this field. I believe that's the fourth time I think I've refilled the lime spreader, so... Wait, are you actually done? Close enough. He looks like he's got a little narrow strip there. I'm not going to worry about that. I think we'll run you over to fields 12 and 13 here, because that field will need some more fertilizer once we can put some more fertilizer on that field. And, you know, once we're feeling stinking rich here, by the way, I might invest in a couple more R4045s and just do away with these completely. Because we can get the fertilizer boxes that go on the back, in addition to the lime boxes. Then we can also get some sprayer booms as well. Though, the only thing with the sprayer booms is the Rubicons are larger. So, you know, arguably, I'd probably go with another Rubicon before I'd go with the John Deere. I know that sounds terrible, but they do have larger booms. Oh, right. I need to pick up all the hay bales on that field yet, too. Completely forgot about that there. Right. Was that last episode? I think we baled that, so completely forgot about that. We'll definitely have to, once we get a chance, take care of that this episode here as well. And you need to finish planting? No, I need to get the lime spreader back on this field here. The planter caught up with the lime spreader because the lime spreader quit. Thought he had enough lime to finish the field here. I checked on him. He was on like the last 2 or 3 passes. He had like 3,000-4,000 lime left. I'm like, that should be enough to finish the field. Clearly it wasn't. Oh well. I mean, it was close. Okay, there we go. Hire the worker here again. And then on to the other hired worker that I need to get going yet is the Rubicon sprayer. He's full. I did not hire the worker for putting fertilizer on this field yet, just because the Rubicon here is missing some sections. And I wanted to take care of that here before I started the fertilizer. Apparently this angled field, or actually, I don't know, is it the angled field? I don't know, maybe it is the angled field. I'm not sure why he missed so much there. That's actually kind of odd. Because you notice, I mean, he got everything on this strip. He got everything on the next strip. I'm not sure what his problem was. Oh, wait, okay, yep. Now it's starting to draw in. You can see he missed a bit over here as well. Okay, must be just something to do with the way he's turning around on the headland of the field here. Yeah, definitely something the way he's turning around. Wow. Talk about missing a bit there, eh, buddy? Okay, where did you actually left off? Over there. Let's bring him back over there. Here, we'll rehire him. And then we can hire the worker for the fertilizer here as well. Should be safe to start fertilizing here at this point. I don't think the hired worker will miss that much more when it comes to the spray here. Famous last words, right? Famous last words. He won't miss much. just the entire field. Okay, hire the worker there. He's good. Let's see what's here. Oh, you're good. So let's hire the worker on the planting here again. Straighten him out just a little bit here maybe before we do that. Helper E has completed their task. I beg to differ there, buddy. You definitely have not finished. There we go. And get you off the field here as well before you get in the way. We're done with the lime, so let's bring you back. And then if all the other hired workers are all set here, I want to start on a little project. Actually, a couple of little projects here. A little beautification around our farm. Oh, that's right, too. We should really spray the weeds around our farm. I might take care of that off screen. We'll see what we get time for, but... Helper J has completed their task. Really? Okay. Yeah, he's definitely not finished. We'll have to we'll have to go back there and take care of him. I was hoping the hired workers would be all set here at this point, but of course not. Of course not. Speaking of beautification on my farm, somebody was saying in the comments, if you get the beta version of the farming simulator that's available from Steam there, you can opt into the beta. And apparently with the beta, you can put grass back down. So, you know, when you plant, I'm not entirely sure how this works yet. I haven't tried it. But he was telling me somehow you can put grass back on this again. So I might have to check that out. Maybe, I don't know. That might mess with my ability to play multiplayer. I'll have to investigate that. But yeah, apparently there's going to be an update coming here for Farming Simulator at some point that will allow us to actually put the grass back on there. Definitely looking forward to that because I think that will look a lot better than just the, you know, the flat, grassy looking texture. There we go. All nice and clean. Speaking of clean, I see the DB90 back there needs a bath too, doesn't it? Definitely needs a bath there. Okay, we'll park that. Let's get you turned around so you can finish the last little bit here. Weed-wise, are the weeds down to... No, the weeds aren't this far down the map yet, are they? Okay. Be nice if we get the big field planted here before the weeds show up. I don't know if that'll be a thing or not, but that would be kind of cool. Suppose if I get some more planters going on it, we can definitely make sure that happens. Got the Big Bud 747 pulling our John Deere air seeder at this point on that field. Probably should keep... Oh, yeah, he's planting right along there. Planting right along. And you're also done. Very nice. Oh, he just about ran out again. Just about. Not quite, but... Let's get you off the field here, and then we should be good with hired workers for a few moments. Maybe? Maybe? Suppose I could get another hired worker going on planting this field, but 747, he's going right along there to town. What I should do is invest. Maybe we'll do that here. Let me take care of some beautification things, and if we have time, I'll purchase another 747 to pull our other air seeder. Because again, that Challenger just isn't quite up to the challenge of pulling it. So, you know, I got room in here. It's not real. Oh, wait. No, I do. We got one more door here that has not been opened yet. Perfect. For some reason, I put a 5-door one down there, and then I put a 6-door one here. I'm not sure why I didn't go the largest one there as well, but this one's a 6-door garage. The other one's a 5-door garage. Okay, so hired workers all set. Double check this. He's planting. We're waiting on stuff to happen on 12 and 13. Oh, you know what? Are you fertilizer? You are. Let's turn you around. You can do field 6 here a minute, because that field needs... Oh, well. Okay, never mind. Maybe not. Got there bales on that field, so never mind on that. You're done. Yeah, I can come back and get him later. You are done. Let's at least pull you off the field so you're not in the way. We'll just bring him to the next field here. I'm going to have to wait for 4 and 5 till the weeds are a little more... Well, actually, you know what? Maybe I don't have to wait. He might plant, or he might spray this entire field. To my understanding, I haven't really tried it a whole lot, but you can do, like, pre-emergence with the weeds here in Farming Simulator. You just cannot hire a worker to do so. So, well, I guess I could set course play on this too, couldn't I? You either have to course play it or you'd have to do it yourself. So yeah, speaking of weeds, you know what? I'm actually going to, let's get the 747 right away, because I can see the weeds are getting really close to our big field. Okay, let's take care of this. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes to get another 747. Global positioning, yes. Triple wheels, of course. Buy that. Check. There we go. And I don't think we can even fit through the crossing gates here, can we? With the triples? Oh, we can just fit through. Okay. And I can't quite go straight at it, though. We definitely take up the entire road and then some with this tractor. And as I've said before, for those of you not familiar with the Big Bud 747, the 747 is a unique tractor. In other words, there's only one Big Bud 747 out there. We now own 2 of them here on this map. Minor detail. Minor detail. Now, speaking of DLCs, the Big Bud DLC, I would say, was definitely one of the more popular DLCs back in Farming Simulator 17. You folks, leave a comment down below. What would you say was the best DLC back in Farming Simulator 17? Like I was saying, the Big Bud DLC was definitely a good one, if you ask me. Came with some large tractors, large seeders, all that good stuff. Really nice selection of equipment there for larger farms. Maybe more for your European farmers. Maybe that wasn't the greatest DLC, but for the more American-style farming maps, definitely a good DLC, if you ask me. Again, large planters, larger cultivators, just a larger equipment all the way around. 2 Big Buds. Too bad they actually didn't have more Big Bud tractors they added with it, but definitely could have added quite a few more. Okay, let's switch the Challenger around here. Just look at them puny little triples on that Challenger compared to our Big Bud here. Lame. Lame. Oh, nope. Don't want to disconnect there. Okay, Challenger, you've been demoted. I'm not sure what you've been demoted to yet, but gonna get demoted to something. Probably plowing duty or something along those lines. Even though I don't really have any fields that are gonna have to be plowed at this point, I don't think. Well, actually, you know what? No, sugar beets probably will have to be plowed after planting those. There we go. Let's set you to soybeans. I should probably double check that is what he is planting, right? Verdict is yes, he is planting soybeans. Also, maybe I want to grab some fertilizer here too before we head over there. Let's see. What side do I have to be on again? Other side. Okay. And are you set on the fertilizer tank? Looks like fertilizer to me. Perfect. Forget if it says in the help here. Does it actually say... no, it doesn't really say what it's on, does it? Okay. Just switch to the next cover. I think we got plenty of seeds here at this point. I think we're good on that point. Let's see once here. Let's read a few comments here quick a moment. Night Wolf is saying, when it comes to the offsets for unloading combines, I always set mine manually every time. Always works. That's true. I could do that, although I've never really had much trouble with Courseplay automatically determining the length of the pipes. And at least when you're using multiple combines, especially if you have maybe different combines on a field, you definitely want to have it set to automatic. Otherwise, Courseplay, if you set it to manual, what works for one combine might not work for the other combine. In this case, I've got two S700 series combines. Shouldn't make a difference. But there is two combines, so I always typically leave it on automatic. Like I said, it's not unusual, I've noticed, for the first time Courseplay to get it wrong. But usually after that, Courseplay gets it right. So what was up with that truck there last episode? Not lining up with that pipe. I have no idea. That was just weird. Another example there of Courseplay not liking me. As somebody, I think it was last episode, mentioned that. Dabajah was saying, wait, you must have a virus or something. Those tractors aren't green. It's true. It's true. A couple of our tractors aren't green, are they? I mean, in order to know John Deere's the best, you do have to try out some of the other tractors, and then you can just, affirm what you already know. And then, if you folks notice, too, we got our case tractors on the fertilizing work. Fertilizing work, it's kind of hard on equipment, the fertilizer that is anyway. So we put our cheap throwaway tractors on those jobs. Let's see. Cole was saying hi. Dinesh was saying, first comment, first like. Not bad, not bad. JC Gaming was saying, good start on the forestry on Glen Isla. Great video. Thank you very much for that. Late Night with Bull was saying, hilarious video, boss. You need the Ponzi Bear Cutter. Another wonderful PC mod. Yes, the PC has lots of wonderful mods, if you ask me. Lots of nice ones. Oh, speaking of money, I'm going to have to make sure I don't spend it all here, because I need to invest in a sugar beet harvester, aren't I? Yes, yes. Sugar beet harvester. Okay, enough messing around with hired workers here. Get to what I actually wanted to do here this episode. Actually, I wanted to do it last episode, but clearly I wasn't going to get to it last episode. So start landscaping. Now, this isn't where I want to be. I rotate around here. There we go. Okay. Maybe bump this up a little bit here. And what I was thinking, let's oh, come on now. Why is my mouse suddenly acting derpy like that? Well, that is annoying. Come on now. Okay, maybe we won't be getting to this project here this episode. You notice, everyone, my mouse, it's like freezing up and I can't do anything. I can do a little bit for like a couple seconds, then I'm all done. That is super annoying. Okay, well, anyway, that, oh, you know what, I need to smooth that out a little bit there, don't I? Okay, back in here just a moment. Oh. Not mean to lower there. I don't know what is causing that, but that is, like, super annoying. I know it probably doesn't show real well in the video what's happening there, everyone. But when I try to move my mouse, it's just like, it will not move. It's like jittery in one spot. So it's stuck on jittering. Yeah, I'm going to have to smooth that out, too. Can I smooth this out here a minute? Let's see. Smoothing that is middle mouse. Oh, wait. Let's see what's our smooth. Yes, middle mouse. Let's bump up the strength on that here a minute. There we go. It doesn't seem to mind it if I smooth, does it? Okay, there we go. And maybe I should go into painting mode here real quick. Let's do that. Switch ground types here. That one. Yeah, that, well, let's see what's here. That one. Yeah, probably this one. Interesting how, yeah, this actually is working. It's when I'm trying to raise and lower, which I think has actually had the same problem I had in Glen Island when I put that cell barn down there, and I tried to do a little terraforming around that. All of a sudden, it just went weird on me, and of course, ended up costing me a bunch of money to try and fix it, and still a little messy. Little messy. Okay, and you're probably wondering, well, you probably can figure out what I'm up to, I would assume. I'm assuming anyway. Let's see, is it under this category? No, not that category. Decorations, maybe? Oh, that's, there we go. Water plane. Yes, a water plane. Oh, I'm definitely gonna need a bigger one than that. Bigger one than that. There we go. So, as I was kind of saying there last episode, I think every self-respected farmer needs themselves a lake. Or pond, actually. I guess in this case, more of a pond. It's rather small. But we got ourselves a pond here. Oh, it's really small, isn't it? It's not even that deep. Oh, well. If I could get the terraforming to work a little better, they're not so derpy, I probably would have tried to get this a little larger. But given how it was working, I think that's about the best I can do at this point. Let's see what's here. Jeffrey's probably wondering when I'm going to put a sandcastle down. Do I need to put a sandcastle down? Oh, boy. Oh, that messes up my pond, doesn't it? Come on, now, really? Oh, my goodness. I got to fix my pond. And, yep. Tab. Nope. Switch that mode. Come on, mouse. Move. Move. It moves a lot, but, yeah. Notice it, like, jumps. Like, when I'm here, it doesn't, there it goes. Oh, even if I'm trying to, like, be far away, something does, yeah, something's just not right. Okay, if I smooth, that work better? Yeah, that works a little better. Oh, the sandcastle's a little messed up. Ah, well. Silly sandcastle. Now, out of curiosity, can I put a couple trees up? Birch small, birch dead. Oh, why would I want to put a dead tree up? Okay, no, I don't really want spruce trees. I was thinking just, I guess we'll go with birch. Is that really the only leafy tree we have? The rest are all pine and spruce, eh? How about a birch large? How big is it? Whoa, birch large. Where's the rest of the tree? Oh, okay, there it is. You put it down and it shows up. Then it shows up. Okay, cool, cool. Put one there. Put one there. There we go. Now it's starting to look a little more like a farmyard here. One there. These all the same trees? They probably are. Yeah, looks like they're all identical. Whatever. Maybe I should have put a big one up somewhere. I think that looks pretty good. And as I was mentioning earlier here too, hopefully maybe at some point we can actually get the grass and put actually like grass down here as opposed just to the texture. I think that'll look pretty good, at least if we're still on this map yet or not when that feature becomes available. Obviously, yeah, I think we're getting pretty close to wrapping it up for this map. There's not a whole lot left to be done here at this point, but you know what? I can hire a worker on this here. At least get some of this field done. One more thing, or actually maybe a couple more things I want to do. I do want to put another big shed up for the cedars there. And then maybe even another shed for just some other random equipment here as well. So there might be some more sheds going up. But on that note, everyone, looking at the time here, yes, looks like it is time to wrap it up here for this episode already. Kind of a busy episode here, keeping an eye on hired workers. So yeah, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.